I write to you because I'm not really sure if I was able to reach to you after some of the things I did. I come from the year 2043 and the world is not the way it used to be. A power struggle between two political entities ravaged the world grim. It all began when it was found that human beings are capable of supernatural abilities. Somehow, by sparking the electromagnetic field of our being, we can ignite abilities that move through the space-time fabric and beyond the dimensional level of third density. Without going into too much detail, I must make you all aware of the impending doom. Soon, the world states will start pushing research into this matter, and they will find that these powers have already awakened within teenagers. And the first ones to experience this phenomena will be you, the students of Raven High. But that is not what I am here to communicate about. I am here to tell you about how I came to be. I was born in the year 2025. I was a war orphan. I was picked up, thrown, raped, and harassed through the voyages of war and horror. But on 2030, I was taken in by a very kind lady with dark blue hair and blue eyes. She always had such a kind smile on her face, yet she was always in pain. She raised me, fed me, and gave me shelter. With her, I joined a shelter neutrality group that stayed away from the war on the two sides. With them, I grew up. I learned the ways of science as to have a better insight into why the superpowers rose the way they did. The woman whom I called my mother gave me this name, this pretty name, Kurisu Makise. Before, I had no name. I was an it, an object to be thrown. I loved my name. When I asked her why I was named this way, she told me that the one person who could have saved the world was the person she loved. And that person died in 2020. She said she wishes to meet the person again, and that if he lived, the world won't fall into the hellhole that it today has. With my resistance, I was given the operation of going back in time. I did it by accessing the water fountain at the back of Raven High's principal's office. The water fountain was the epicenter of the supernatural activities, drinking which allowed a person to move through time. If their bodies existed at that time frame, they took over the consciousness of that time, and if they didn't exist, they were allowed to carry their body through the fabric of space-time. I did the latter and arrived here with the purpose of saving Chris Makise, the destined savior. Along the way, I never imagined I would make friends, but I did. Thank you everyone for the brief moments we shared. Thank you for having my back. If you are reading this letter, I am dead. But if I am dead, I only hope I was able to trade my life for Chris's. It's in the law of the universe that to save a life, another must be given. The law of equivalent exchange cannot be violated. If I am dead, do not grieve, for with me, I have saved my entire timeline. When I saved Chris Makise, my entire timeline will be eradicated, and with it, so will I. If Makise is alive, there won't be a war, and I won't have come back to the past. Thank you for everything. I hope my death has been worth it.